The Adirondack chair is a classic, and with our easy-to-follow design, you can build yourself one in an afternoon using just a few tools. I'm going to focus on some tips, tricks, and pointers that'll get you through this build without any problems. First up, how to get the right pitch for your seat. The side frames to the chair get built first, and as you can see, it's a simple box design with an angled brace. The angled brace has a 5-degree angle cut on each end, and the 5-degree angle is important because this is what establishes the pitch to your chair, and with this design, you sit a little more upright than you typically do in an Adirondack, which makes it a lot easier for people to get up and down. We have our first 5-degree cut on there, so I'm going to set it into place, make my mark, that way I know right where to make my next cut. To connect your side frames and establish the base of the chair, you're going to create these scooped rails. And the scooped rails are important because that's what makes the chair more comfortable. Instead of having a flat back and a flat seat, the scooped rails help create that curve so that you can really settle into the chair. It's an easy process. Using the measurements in your diagram, you're going to lay out your marks, then grab a straight edge and draw a line to connect all of those marks, and you're going to cut that section away with your jigsaw. And then once you have one cut, you can use this as your template to trace on to your other rails. And then once you have all of your scooped rails cut, you're ready to connect them to your side frames. Now I can put the arms and the backrest in place. Next, you'll install the slats for the seat and back, and I've got a couple tips to make that go smoothly. The back slats are going to get installed by putting the outer ones on first and then putting your remaining two in the center. And you want to leave a 5/16 inch gap between your boards, including the arm and your first board. And once you have all of your back slats in place, you can see how that curve is happening there, and that's because of the scoop that we created. Now, because of that scoop though, when we go to install our seat slats, which we're going to install in the same order as we did our back slats, we need to make a slight cut at the back end so that it molds to that curve. A compass makes it easy for you to scribe a line that you can then cut with your jigsaw, and that's going to give you the angle you need so this seat slat rests nicely against the back. Before we secure our seat slats, we need to mark for length, and you want your seat to sit flush with your legs. So I'm going to put my straight edge here and mark. Then we'll make a straight cut on the miter saw. Now, to create that classic arch, here is a great trick. You're going to take a 3/16 inch dowel, and you're going to place it on the marks that we have stated in your diagram. I'm going to clamp it here on the one side. We're going to bend it, clamp it on the other side, and then we're going to trace our outline. At this point, you're now going to remove the seat and the back slats. We're going to make the cut to the arch using our jigsaw, and then we're going to finish it off. The reason you want to remove all of your back and seat slats to finish them is because you can get all around the boards a lot easier, and it makes a much nicer finishing job. When the paint dries, you can install the final two pieces to the chair base and then stain and seal the rest. Screw all your boards back into place, and you're ready to have a seat in a very stylish, comfortable Adirondack chair that you built yourself. For more great projects just like this one, go to Lowe's.com/weekendprojects.